Hello everybody, I'm Darlene and I would like to welcome you to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making teriyaki chicken with spaghetti. So our ingredients that we will need today are, I have some cut up chicken. I have 3 thighs and 2 legs, and I have my, well, I'll start over here. Actually, I'll start here. Oil, olive oil, and with salt and pepper. And then I have some teriyaki sauce. And I have some honey Dijon mustard. Just any kind of mustard. Spicy is what I like. Spicy. I have some cornstarch. And then I have a chicken stock that I've made myself. And it is very condensed. And I will teach y'all that how to make your own chicken stock when you make your chicken, and in another video. And I'll have several videos that I do use my chicken stock, so y'all take a look at that video when I get it out. I'm hoping to get it out soon, and then you'll know how to make your own chicken stock, chicken broth, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I have a can of mushrooms, pieces, stems, any kind of mushrooms, and fresh mushrooms. You can use that as well. Okay, I have garlic. I'm going to use about 3 garlic pieces today. And then I have a big onion. I'm only going to use half of it. That's all, big onion. And then I've got 1 bell pepper. And my spaghetti. I am using vermicelli today. That is smaller than the spaghetti. It's smaller than the thin spaghetti. The smallest you can get is the angel hair, but I'm using the next one up, vermicelli. And I have this is a 16-ounce bag, one pound, and we'll be using that. So, okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some oil in my pan. And I washed it so it's wet. Can't put it in it yet. Get it dry. Okay. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. About 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to turn that down to medium high so it can get warm. Okay, and I'm going to move everything away from the burner. I'm going to put our chicken right on in it in just a minute. Teriyaki chicken. I think you guys will like this. I used to make it all the time when my kids were younger. They loved the spaghetti like that. So I really hope y'all will too. Okay, I'm going to turn it down to medium. I just wanted to get that oil warm so we could go ahead and get started. Okay. This dish is very, very easy to make. It does take a little time because you've got to cook your chicken all the way through, since it does have bones in it. So alrighty. It's going to take a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it back up to medium-high. Closer to medium, but... And I've got to let it get warm. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on it. Cut up. That is one big onion. I'm only going to use half of it. Ooh, I can tell it's going to be a potent one. Good thing I'm only using half. I might be crying, y'all. You're sitting over there. Okay, turn it straight back down to medium. I don't want it to get too hot. Okay, I'm going to wash my bell pepper, and the reason for that, and I'm washing in soap, the reason for that is given the times that it is right now. This is April 2020. Y'all all know what's going on. So, we're going to eat the skins of the pepper, so I'm washing it with soap. And that is what the doctors say to do. And just rinse it really good, that's all. It'll be fine. I actually like to do that anyway with a lot of my vegetables, like if I get them out of the garden. And they got dirt and stuff on them, and you know, you don't know who all touched them in the grocery stores, and then you're going to eat them. Or if you're in the garden and you don't know if an animal has come by or what. So, yeah, I wash my vegetables with soap. Okay, so, let me get this one away. Oh, these are going to be great. I'm just going to turn them here and there. We want them to brown real good. And we don't want them to stick. There we go. I'll get my onion cut up. I'm just going to do it in kind of medium-sized pieces. Not real big, not real little. About like that. They're just going to fall apart. They're just decent-sized pieces. I think that half an onion will be alright. Get that all cut up, then maybe it won't get to my eyes so bad. I'll keep cutting. not doing me too bad. I'm alright. Oops. Okay, that's the whole cup anyway. Woo. I'll put that over there. Okay. Got my bell peppers. And I just take the top off, and then I just cut down into it. I don't know if y'all can see me or not. I just take this off. I cut the top off, and I cut around here, and see, I just loosen those. Just kind of get a hold of it, kind of turn it, pull it right out. Pull it right out, and that's got some bad spots in it. Oh, so, that means I gotta kind of cut some bad spots off. It looks perfect on the outside. And when you find pieces on yours that happen to not be so good, just cut them off. The rest of it's fine. Try to use as much as I can. I don't want to waste it. But don't like it when they go bad either. You're good, you're good. This is not good. My husband will use all these seeds, or I will. These little pepper seeds. Just take them, put them on a saucer, and let them dry out. As a matter of fact, I will take those seeds off later, but right now, I'll just take it, let it sit, and it'll dry out a little bit. See, look at my microwave, it's got all my seeds in it. That's important. Alright. Okay, so my bell pepper looks better now. Except for that piece. I missed that. These I'm just going to cut into pretty decent sizes too. I like teriyaki. I do. My kids grew up eating everything, so they like everything. I have one daughter that likes hot stuff. Now, I can't handle it too hot, but man, this girl can eat anything. Spicy, she loves it. But I don't make my food real hot and spicy. I like a little spice to it, but not too much. A little bit. it browning and everything, it'll be fine. And a little bit later, when I add the broth and everything to it, all of this will loosen. Oh, that's going to give it great flavor. It sticks some. It tried to stick on me. Or it did stick on me. Oh, that skin. The skin's what's trying to stick so bad. Back over. It'll be fine. And depending on what kind of pan you've got, to how you deal with your chicken trying to stick. If you have a non-stick pan or a stainless steel pan. But really, I shouldn't have had it up quite that high. I was trying to get it going real good. I actually should be cooking slow. I just feel like I have y'all waiting and waiting and watching. But I want to teach you right, so I need to turn it down a little bit. Bell peppers. I like cooking with bell peppers. But you can't cook them as long as you do onions or your garlic or anything. Bell peppers cook quick. You don't want them to be mushy. They cook quick. They don't have to cook very long. I've made these into kind of big size pieces. Not real big, but like that. Whoops, like that. They're just a good size little chunks, and they don't have to be perfect. They'll be really good. I've got to do my garlic. Now, what I wanted to show people. Okay, garlic can come in a big clove, big thing. Anyway, and it's got this almost like paper, thin paper all around this thing. And I'm hoping y'all can see it. Whoops. And we have several what they call cloves on the thing. And I just pulled one off. There's one. There's one. And then, not always so easy, another one. I'm going to use about 3. I'm making a mess. But I wanted you to see, it comes with a whole bunch attached when you buy them, and then you just kind of break them apart. And then each one is kind of in its own little paper thing surrounding it. And I think I'll use 4 today. Okay, everybody, my camera stopped on me. So all you missed was that I squished my garlic like I usually do. Each little clove, I use my knife and I squish it. It loosens the insides of the garlic and everything. It makes it easy to cut. Because sometimes garlic can be, the little things can be hard if you were just cut and slicing it. So if I squish it, it cuts real easy. And just cut those all up. And that little bit will flavor this whole pan. So it'll be great. And y'all let me know. Y'all try that. Let me know how, if you choose to squish your garlic, and if it's easier for you to cut up. I mean, tell me if you see a difference. So, anyway, I just cut that up and just turning the chicken a little bit. So the chicken is probably cooked at least 15 minutes or so. And that's what I want. At least 10 minutes on each side, browning. And since I'm talking, mine might be a little bit longer. It's probably cooked a little longer. But you want it to cook for at least 10 minutes on each side. And we are going to add chicken broth. And what I failed to tell you in the beginning, and I apologize, I use my chicken broth and I add water to it and everything. What I want you guys to do is to have like 2 cans of chicken broth or a box, a 32-ounce box. So what you need is about 32 ounces of chicken broth. Either 1 box or 2 cans of chicken broth. And I'll tell you how I do mine in a minute. So what you would do right now is add your 2 cans of chicken broth or your box, and then you would add 1 can of water to it, which is about 2 cups. So I'm saying two cans of chicken broth or 1 box. That equals out to be the same. 16 ounces, 1 box is 32 ounces. So 2 cans of chicken broth and 1 can of water. So for me, I gotta figure out mine a little bit different. So add it to it. That'll be fine. So for me, I'm going to add my chicken broth. On this I'll be adding about 1 inch, and I will teach y'all how to make this. About 1 inch or so of my chicken broth in that, and then I'm going to add 6 cups of water, which will be the equivalent of y'all's chicken broth can or boxes. So, but when you do, I first want you to let this, turn it down first, because you don't want it going into this chicken, this oil and grease from the chicken, because it could splatter real bad on you. Let it cool down a little bit. And then you'll be adding it in just a minute. I'll give it a minute. Turn these over. Now this isn't all grease. It's juice from the chicken as well. So it's not all oil and it's not all fat from the chicken. It's also your flavoring and your liquid juice that came out of your chicken as well. So I'm going to pour this slowly. There we go. Yeah, it cooled off enough to where it was okay. If you ever have hot, just plain old hot grease, never just pour liquid into it. You have to take it off the burner, let it cool off. But I knew part of this was juice from the chicken. I poured that. That's 4 cups, so I've got to add some more. And I don't want to confuse you guys hold off just a little bit and turn that. Now I can turn my burner back up, and I'm going to turn it to medium high because I want this to come to a boil. I want it to be a low simmer. I'll bring it up to a boil first. Then I'll turn it down a little bit and let it simmer. And we're going to let it simmer for at least 30 minutes. So, let that go up. And I'll just get me a spoon and get some of my broth out. And I'm going to put about an inch worth. Mine is really condensed. So it has a whole lot of flavor. It actually will have a lot more flavor than what y'all will. And I will be teaching y'all how to make it. And I keep it condensed instead of watered down, because if I did that, I would have a whole bunch of containers in my fridge, and I don't have room for that. So we'll bring this up to a boil. See? That's how much is in my pan. So that's only 4 cups of water so far, which is equivalent to 2 cans right now. And then you guys, I told y'all to add a can of water. Well, that's like mine. This is 2 cups, which is actually a can of water. 16 ounces. Yeah, 16 ounces. And that's how much, what your cans are, 16 ounces. So, I'm going to wait just a little bit to do some of these. Actually, what I'm going to do is get my other skillet. Alright, that way I don't have to wait on it. That's that one. Go straight down. I'm going to pour some olive oil in this pan. About a tablespoon. A little bit more than a tablespoon. I'm going to get that warm, and then I'm going to go ahead and cook my onions. Now, if you want to, you can add your onions to the pan to boil. I'm going to do this because I like sauteed onions. I like the flavor it gives it. And I can control how much it actually gets cooked. If I want them to be firm or if I want them to be mushier. So, let's get warm. And that is getting warm too, so it's just taking a little while. So, my chicken has come to a good boil. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. It's on medium high. Medium. So it's closer to medium. I want it to be down a little bit. And then I'm going to kind of put my lid on, but it's going to be kind of tilted a little bit, off of it. Like that. And I'm going to let that cook for, I'm going to let that cook for 30 minutes once it started boiling. Okay, and this is hot. Just saute my onions. Saute my onions. I'll wait just a minute and then I'll put my garlic in it. Because when I put my vegetables into the chicken broth and everything, I don't want them to get too soft. They'll be perfect. And this olive oil gives it a great flavor too. I like it. I'll put some more salt and pepper in it. And yeah, it'll be great. We just let our chicken cook. Now see, it's boiling pretty good. And I'm going to turn it down. Not quite all the way down to medium. It's still up just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put that lid on there and I'll watch that. Looking good. These are just straight down on medium. I cook a lot on medium. Medium low and medium. Except when I'm trying to get something hot quick, right? So, yeah, see, they're boiling pretty good. Because when you put the lid on it, it holds in the heat, and then it's actually hotter than it was. Put some salt and pepper on here. These are great. These are almost done. Well, to the point that I want them ready to put my garlic in. Yeah, they're ready. Put my garlic in. And garlic doesn't have to cook as long as onions. And sometimes they say just to cook them a minute or two. I seem to end up cooking them longer anyway. They're great. They don't have no problem. But they're mixed in. Okay, it works because they're mixed in with the onions, which have their own juice that comes out and blends with the garlic. So my garlic never seems to get that bitter taste, and I've been told that it does. But when I do it with the onions, I'm going to turn it down a little bit, cook them quick. Then, and this is perfect. My garlic is probably done according to most people. For me, I do like my garlic to be soft. You know, if you bite into it, it's just going to be a little piece. I want it to be cooked though. I wouldn't want it to be hard, or you get a good old bite of garlic. It tastes good though. Actually, I bet this tastes wonderful. But we're putting it in the dish, right? It's gonna go in the chicken. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm just gonna take that off the burner because I don't want to overcook it. And when it gets closer to time, this still has 26 minutes. I'm gonna come back in here in a few minutes, and I'll add my bell peppers to my onions and saute them a little bit. But my chicken, I'm going to put the rest of my spices in it. And yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, I'll wait another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll put some teriyaki sauce and my mustard in it. And it's starting to come together. Yay! But I'll give it another 5 minutes. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, y'all. So it's been about 10 minutes, and chicken's cooking really good. Now, I turn it down just a little bit. It's straight down to medium, and my chicken, I have to add the rest of my water. So you guys would have already had added your two cans of chicken broth, and then 1 can of water. So this is the equivalent for me, is my 2 cans of chicken broth and my 1 can of water. So it makes it the same that y'all's would be. 2 cans of chicken broth you would have already put in, and now you would be adding your water. Or you could have put it in back then as well. So that would be fine. Either way, it's got to simmer in the chicken. And I really hope I hadn't confused y'all. Really hope I haven't. And I'm going to put in the mustard. It is 1 teaspoon. And it's heaping. It's fine. Okay? And I'm just going to put that down in there. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my teriyaki sauce. Okay? There we go. Now we're just going to let this simmer and get that flavor in there. It's got to cook for another 15 minutes. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put my bell peppers in here. And then I'll leave that down on medium. I guess I'll leave it on medium. I'm going to go ahead and put my bell peppers in here with my onions. And I got to turn it back on. Okay. So, that could wait. I'll just wait on these, and I'll come back. That's going to simmer 15 minutes. I'll probably come back in about 10 minutes maybe, or 15 will be fine. I'll be back in 15 minutes. I'm going to put my timer on. Let's see. Well, I had it at that. 15, okay. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, everybody. Let's see if it's back. Okay. So, I came back a little bit early because our chicken cooked 20 minutes on the stove earlier, 10 turning it. Remember, 10 minutes per side, and I turned it. Anyway, 20 minutes it cooked. Then I came here, we're having it boil, and it has boiled about almost 30. But anyway, you can do it 20 or 30 minutes. So it's already should be done because it has cooked for 45 minutes total at least. And so what I'm going to do now, I do have to get my mushrooms opened up, and I'm going to turn on this front burner and get my peppers and stuff cooking. I'm draining my mushrooms. This little can. I get it all out. There we go. I got it drained. And I'm going to put it in here. Let them get warmed up. My chicken is pretty tender. And yeah, it's already fallen off the bones. See that? It's falling right off the bones. It's done. But I've got to get my spaghetti in it. So I actually could have put my spaghetti in it 10 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. But it's okay because this here is the vermicelli and it cooks really, really quick. So that's good. And I think it's like 7 minutes. 6 to 7 minutes. It says 6 to 7 minutes, but I go by what I like it to be cooked. Vermicelli. So the timer, yeah, it's fixing to go off. And I'm getting my spaghetti open. What I like to do with my spaghetti is I break it in 3 here and here. I break it in 3 pieces. That way it's not so long and it's just easy to handle. You can do yours whatever way you want. I just put this right in the pan, y'all. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll put it right in the pan. Turn that off. It's not gonna stick because we do have all that chicken broth in there, and it's gonna be really, really good. Put some more. This vermicelli cooks really quick. It really does. Let's put this in here. Trying to get the rest out of my bag. Got a few pieces. They're hiding from me. My mushrooms and my onions and all that's over here, up here cooking. I had turned it back on. I'm going to turn my my chicken back up a little bit. Vermicelli's cooking. I put that whole bag in there. That is a 1 pound bag of vermicelli. And I'm going to put some more of our teriyaki. Two more, y'all. And I may put more. I remember how much I put in it. Colorful, look at that. Onions, peppers, garlic, and mushrooms. Yum. That looks good. That looks good. Vermicelli is soaking this stuff up. It's cooking quick. Almost done. I think you guys are going to like this. This is good. Yum. It's a filling dish. Okay, I'm going to get a spoon. It's getting hotter all by itself. Bubbling. Oh man. Oh, that's good. That's good. But I'm adding 2 more. Yeah, that's so good. Yum. Now, you can add the big spaghetti, but you have to cook it longer. Or you can add the thin spaghetti. Or you can do like I did and add the vermicelli, which cooks real quick. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so good. So good. Okay. And these look great. Now see, my bell peppers are cooking just enough that they'll be soft, but they'll still have a little crunch to them, just a little bit. That's what I like. Look at that. And see the onions too. See? They're big enough. They're soft. The onions are softer. But my bell peppers They're a little bit harder. Now, I go ahead and put it in here. Because they're going to boil down a little bit. And my bell peppers will get softer. But they won't be mushy. And that olive oil that's in there, remember I tell you how that always adds to the flavor. Oh, that's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be so good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yum. And it's up to you what kind of spaghetti you want in it. Like I said, you want little spaghetti or do you want the big spaghetti? It's up to you. Oh my gosh, this is great. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bury my chicken under there and get that flavor in there some more. And I'm going to put the lid on here for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I don't want my noodles mushy, but they're not quite done yet. 5 minutes. I'm going to turn it down. It's going to be medium low. Medium low. Kind of right in the middle there. And I'm going to put my lid on it. Okay? And yum. Oh, that's going to be good. Actually, I'm going to taste this. I'm going to taste this. And you can taste to yours. If you want to add more teriyaki sauce to yours, go ahead. Ooh, yum. No, that's perfect. I don't need any more. Oh, that's good. That is good. Okay, this burner's hot. Okay. So, a few more minutes. Maybe not even 5. I want to keep checking that spaghetti because I don't want that. I don't want my little pasta spaghetti vermicelli to get mushy. Because it cooks so much faster than the regular spaghetti. So, yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty, it's been a few minutes. My spaghetti is soaking in. Get in there. Yum! Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that good? Doesn't that look good? Yay. Now my chicken, even though I did end up cooking the chicken longer, I think, than it needed to be, but it doesn't hurt it. Because when you boil chicken, all it does is get more tender and it falls off the bones. So you really cannot, you can't mess this up. You'll do great. You cannot mess up. Get that chicken underneath of there. Keeping that chicken underneath. Now I have my cornstarch to thicken it up if I want to. Now this is up to you if you want to do this or not. My spaghetti is really soaking it up pretty good. So I really don't know if I'll need it. It's soaking it up. I put the exact right amount, you know, which would have been equivalent to 3 cans. 2 cans of chicken broth, 1 can of water. That's what y'all put. And mine's equivalent to that. So, it's the right amount, especially for the vermicelli. If you were to add the big spaghetti, I would say to add half a pound. Half a pound, yeah. Don't add any more than that. Or you may not have enough water, and you may have to add a little more water to your pan for your spaghetti. I mean, you can do that, but if you do, you need to add hot boiling water. You can do that. Just make sure that it's hot boiling, because if you're already cooking your spaghetti, you don't want to add cold water to spaghetti, okay? You want to add only hot water, and that'll work. That'll work. This, it does have liquid down in there. If I do a little bitty bit maybe, but I really don't. I would have added a tablespoon, but I think I'll add a teaspoon. I'll add a teaspoon because mine, it's really soaked that up. I'll add a teaspoon. Whoops. I was going to add it to the broth itself. Yeah. Now this is going to thicken up. Y'all watch. I'm going to add it to it. Some right there, some over here, some just kind of sprinkle, because this here will, yeah, it makes it like a gravy, but I don't want it to be too thick. Unless I want to add more water to it, and I really don't want to. This is cooking good. Okay. So I just added 1 teaspoon for mine. If you feel that you have too much liquid in it, you can always add a little teaspoon at a time and give it a few minutes, see how thick it gets. So if yours has got too much water, maybe you just decided to add more water to it, and then you decided, oh well, you don't want it to be watery. Add a teaspoon at a time. Just kind of spread it out a little bit. Make sure it goes into the liquid part. But I mean, you'll get used to working with it, and you'll get used to dealing with cornstarch. It is a thickener. It thickens stuff. Oh, this is good. Look at that. See, it soaked it in. That soaked it all in. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. That spaghetti is done. Look at that. It's done. Okay, my chicken's hiding. Let's put you underneath. Okay, well, I'll put you on top. I'll show a picture. Now, my chicken doesn't look as pretty because it had chicken, it had the skin on it, and part of it, when I was browning it, remember how it stuck a little bit? So, it took off the skin off the top of it. There's a leg. Okay, I'm missing a, I got another thigh under here somewhere. There it is. There it is. He's hiding. So anyway, my chicken doesn't look real pretty. If it didn't get stuck a little bit, like I said, look pretty. You can use skinless chicken thighs if you want to. I usually use the chicken with the skin on it because it gives you more flavor. That's why. I don't like to eat the chicken skin here. I only eat chicken skin on fried chicken. I like fried chicken skin, but I don't eat the skin otherwise. But the skin gives you flavor. It gives you a lot more flavor. This is done. I'm going to turn it off. The skin gives you more flavor. The chicken bone gives you more flavor. So you could cook this with a boneless chicken real fast, but it wouldn't have the flavor. it just wouldn't have the flavor. How does that look? Yay! Does that look good? I'll make y'all hungry. Ooh wee! It's done. It is done. So we almost didn't need that cornstarch at all. But you don't want to add it until you know your spaghetti's pretty much done, because your spaghetti soaks up the juice. If you put your thickening in, your cornstarch in too soon, and it soaks up all your juice, then your spaghetti don't have nothing to soak in to get tender, you know, to cook. So be careful about that. Yeah, be careful about that. That noodle's escaping. Yay, the mushroom. I can't hardly see I got bell peppers and stuff in there, but they're all hiding down inside. But you see a little bit of green color, a little bit of onion, and a little bit of mushrooms. Oh my, this is hot too. It's hot. How's that? Does that look good? I hope y'all like it. I really, really hope that you guys try this. This is going to be great. Oh, if you can smell the teriyaki. I love that. Man, that's good. That's good. That's good. Teriyaki. Teriyaki chicken. Teriyaki. Let me check my camera. Okay, good. Bell pepper. That was good. Okay, be back in just a second. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna put my camera right up there, so y'all can get a good picture. How's that look? Doesn't that look good? Yum! Alright. Look at that. That looks good. That looks good. Teriyaki chicken. Yay! Yay! Okay, I'll be plating that up. Yes! That looks wonderful. So this looks so good. That looks so good. Yay! Another good dish. If you like teriyaki, you will like this. That spaghetti is good in there. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. So, I get to plate this up. Actually bowl it up. I'm going to do it that way. So, gotta get spaghetti. Get my spaghetti out. Yum. Yum. Got a piece of chicken. No, that's a mushroom. Look at that big old mushroom. Oh yeah. Now this, you don't even have to cut this spaghetti up. It's tender. And it's little, and I only cut, I tear it in, I tore it in 3 pieces, 3 sections. It just makes it easier to eat it. It really does. Oh, wow. I love pasta. I love pasta. And mushrooms. Yeah. I like these. Like I said, when I was young, I didn't like mushrooms. I did not. I didn't like that. I didn't like garlic. Boy, did I get used to them. I like them. I like them. I like them. They're great. Whew. That's a good piece. Yay. Look at that. Look at that. Yummy. Mushrooms. I can't get them up with this This thing. I don't know if I can get them up this way either. Oh, yum. Look at that. Now, if you noticed, I didn't have to put a lot of spices. This, you know, it had what I needed. This is about teriyaki flavor. I didn't want to put a whole bunch of other, you know, stuff in it. I didn't want to cover up the flavor, and I didn't want to. I like this. I like this. This is just wonderful. Bell peppers. I like bell peppers. I like bell peppers. I like onions. Y'all know that. Yum. And you got the chicken down in there. Of course, I'm covering it up with mushrooms and other good stuff. Mushrooms and other good stuff. Yeah. That one go back in there. Well, so you got the chicken. I'm going for all the veggies and the spaghetti. I hope he likes the chicken though. I like chicken. I just don't need a whole lot of chicken. I like veggies and pasta. Oh my gosh. Don't that look good? I don't know what you're trying to see. Yay! It looks good. And it smells good. And I'm hungry. I usually am. After cooking it and smelling it and yeah, if you like teriyaki chicken or teriyaki anything, you'll like this. If you like pasta, you're really going to love teriyaki pasta. So, I really hope y'all try it. So, give me just a moment. Our Father in heaven, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for guiding me. Father, I ask you to bless this food. Help it to nourish my body. Help me to stay in your will for my life, Father. Father, I pray that you bless me and bless all my viewers and all our friends and families. Father, I pray that you be with all of us and take care of us and guide us. Keep us in your will. Keep us in your will for our lives. Thank you for your Son. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you for protecting us and watching over us. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. God is good. God is good. Yay. Yay. Ah. I'll show you. You know, I gotta show you a picture now. Let's see. Let's see. How does that look? I can see the bell peppers better in the camera than I could in the bowl. Doesn't that look good? Yay! Yay! I covered up the chicken. You can't see the chicken. Oh well. Yum! It's good. Yum! I thank y'all for watching my show. I thank you for spending time with me and watching my cooking. I hope that you like the things that I cook, and I hope you try some of them. And if you have any questions about any of them, just message me. Leave me a comment about it. I'll get back to you. And yeah. So I'm gonna dig in. I gotta get a pot holder. This thing's hot. Okay, now I'll get my spaghetti out. Ooh, you see that steam? Yeah, this is still hot. Teriyaki, teriyaki. Now see, my chicken might not look so pretty, but look at it. It falls off the bone. You cannot overcook chicken if you're boiling it or simmering it. Excuse me. It just gets more tender. So anytime that you have a liquid in something and your meats are simmering in it and soaking up, you know, in the liquid, they're just going to get tender. They're just going to fall off the bone. Mmm. Mmm. For young people, I would suggest if you're just learning how to cook, the best way to do meats would be on top of the stove and boiling the meats, because you can't mess them up. Or if you bake them, you know, because you've either got a certain amount of time, or usually if you put a little bit of liquid in your baking pan in the oven and cover your meat, but have some liquid in the bottom of your pan. Make sure that you spray it with oil or whatever, and as long as there is liquid in your pan, your meat is soaking it up. It's not gonna, you can't ruin it. It just comes off the bones. Mmm. And really that's with any kind of meat. Mmm. Oh, that chicken was good. That was good. Now, as I tell y'all a lot of times, if you had put your chicken in the pan without browning it, you'd had to cook it a whole lot longer, which would still be really good. Like I said, it's boiling it makes it tender. But to brown it and then be able to put the stuff all in it, excuse me, it didn't take as long. So that worked. That worked, and it's wonderful. I think you guys will like it. I really do. I know you will. Mmm. Mmm. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Bell peppers are good. I'm having a hard time getting around my chicken. Mmm. And my bowl is hot. I like to try a lot of different foods, so I'll try to put up all kinds of different kind of flavors and different kind of meats, just all kinds of different dishes. Mm. I have one that I'm fixing to do. It's made with Special K cereal, and I'm trying to decide on whether to bake it or fry it for you. I've had it both ways. It's good. Fried chicken done in Special K cereal. That's your crust. So y'all look that one up, and I gotta get it online. I'll get to two different ways online, fried and baked, for you. I think y'all will like trying things different like that. Mmm. That's so good. Mm. Oh wow. Mmm. What about? This was hot. A little bit hot. This is really good with the onions and bell peppers and mushrooms. It adds to it, so instead of just being chicken and spaghetti. I really like having the mushrooms and the onions and bell peppers with it. A lot of people might prefer to have it in a plate, on a plate. I just like trying different things. I like it in a bowl too. But I have to work to get my chicken all out of there. Oh man, that's good. There, I got spaghetti and bell pepper. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I lost it. A mushroom, bell pepper, and spaghetti. Yum. Now that's a good bite. Look at that bite. Look at that bite. That's my bite. That's my bite. Wow. That bite really had a little bit of everything there. That was good. That was good. Excuse me. That went down the wrong way. If y'all don't like mushrooms, don't put them in there. Whatever way you want to make it. You know, I usually tell you in most of my videos, if there's something you don't like, just don't put it in. Most of the time it's not going to affect the dish. But if there's something you do like, go ahead and try it. Taste your food. Taste it as you're cooking different times. And, you know, because you and your family are the ones eating it. You try it. You try it. So, make it your way. You've got to make it your way with the ingredients that you like. So, that's good. I know y'all like it. I'm gonna get a little piece of this chicken off of here. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. See, it's just coming right off. I just gotta use my fork. Look at that. That's good. That's some good chicken. It's got that teriyaki flavor all in it. That's good. If you want to, you add more teriyaki to your chicken. You gotta add it to your liking. If you like a whole lot, pour more in there. It's what you like. That's good. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that you check out some of my other ones. I have main dishes, side dishes, desserts. I'm going to make breads, biscuits, gravies, soups, everything you think of, pies. Just stick with me and I'll have a whole bunch more videos made and put out onto YouTube. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if y'all like my dishes, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. I try to read them. I will read them. I'm still learning how to navigate a little bit on the computer. So, but I'm getting it. And yeah, I hope y'all liked it. So, yeah, thumbs up, a comment, subscribe to my channel. That helps. That helps me a lot, a whole lot. And whenever you subscribe, somehow it goes to you and tells you when I do a new video, and you'll get it. But yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you did subscribe. Thank you so very, very, very much for watching, and I hope you like it. Thank you so much. As always, bye. Okay, just needed to let you know that you need 2 cans of chicken broth, like 2 16-ounce cans or one 32-ounce box of chicken broth.